Nation's #1 sponsor and event organizer. So this is where your story begins. Your goal? To become the greatest champion of all motorsports. We're starting off with a nighttime street race challenge. Street racing is at the core of the crew DNA and one of the many disciplines of the crew too. But this time we're shifting from underground street racing to bring you a more accessible, festive and competitive take on the genre. Now the second part of the competition is a powerboat race. You're piloting a DCB M31, one of the fastest boats ever created. These little beasts are traditionally used to race offshore and in straight lines. But we've decided it would be more fun to have them speed up along the Hudson River, because, hey, why not? But for now, let's stay focused all the way up to the finish line.
We kick it up a notch for the grand finale.
This raises the game's exciting potential for exploration even more. Here, you're embracing the city skyline. But now, imagine flying over the Rockies, buzzing the ground in the Grand Canyon, piercing the clouds, or just admiring the city nightlife.
Super high resolution assets, we've recreated the intense feel of one of the greatest driving roads in the world, the Hafit Mountain Pass. But in Forza Motorsport 7, we've reimagined the entire racing experience on all devices. Racing is more immersive and dynamic. Ominous skies roll in as car parts rattle and vibrate. We've made racing more epic and grand. Race through living environments featuring spectacular vistas and massive scale. You can see we've made racing more dynamic and surprising. Dynamic puddles grow as the storm unleashes its fury. It's more thrilling and competitive. Feel the intense heat grease up your tires as you battle your rivals. And it's more beautiful and alive. Dark skies open up and change as the sun emerges from the clouds for a breathtaking finish. Racing is
The house won't let us anywhere near the truck. We gotta take out those cars. Get rid of these guys.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get that truck.
Look out! Shit! Damn it!
What the hell?
This guy's out of his mind.
There's something much bigger going on here.
What's the play?
Forget the tunnel. We get him before he reaches the city.
Guys, more house cars headed your way.
These guys are tougher.
Freaking tanks is what they are.
They're going down either way.
Take him out, Ty.
first met along the Straits of Grand Valley. And we've been racing ever since. We are the sons and daughters of Chicane and Chassis, card-carrying members of the 200-mile-per-hour club. The haters dismissed us as armchair racers and said our game wasn't a sport. Then, we filled the podium at Le Mans. But something changed. The game became less about competition and more about collecting cars. Today we say, we want change. Let's burn it to the ground. Start from scratch. Build something worth racing for. Manufacturer. Nation. Pride. This is real racing. Driver versus driver. Human against human. This is a chance to get...
been able to really widen that as well throughout the world. And obviously now there's a lot of interest over here. You know, there's the Haas team, there's, you know, American races. You know, Fernando recently came over and did Indianapolis. You know, I think there's starting to become a real crossover in all of these forms of motorsport, and it's great that we can be part of that, because, you know, the gaming audience is quite different to the audience who watch these sports. So, you know, there's a real crossover between, you know, the guy who loves the sport and doesn't really play the game, and then we can bring them into gaming, or we can bring the gamer into the sport.
Is this late afternoon, or is this early morning? I can't tell.
I think this is an afternoon one.
Right.
And as you can see, we've got it balanced to be quite easy at the moment for the show. So it's in time trial. You can use it online. You can use it in the Grand Prix mode. And what we've done to allow the players to really get the most out of them, in online games, for example, they can run any of the classic cars. There's no team structure in that anymore. So instead of having to worry about two people driving the same car, you can actually have a whole grid of the same car if you choose to do so. And, you know, we create different styles of racing, with spec racing, so it's all the same car, or racing classes within races. So there's two classes. So there's the super fast guys in the C1s and the slightly slower cars in the C2s. So, you know, you can use all of the classic content together on track.